Hello everyone over in YouTube land. We are going back to more Warhammer Rogue Trader. We just found out that Solomorn has been discharged, so we're trying to find out what's going on here. And why was he discharged? Recall the Eternal Indeptus Arbitus mission where he went on not so long ago. As far as I know, it was a failure, which led to Master Anthar being deemed unworthy of his rank and unfit to serve you. I would like to note that the Cybermath is still on board due to the damage the dog sustained on Thessera. Master Anthar left it in care of your tech priest. I heard there was an implant malfunction. Servants of the Omnisci have patched up the creature, but they have also warned that a final synchronization of its implants with those of Master Anthar is required before the Cybermaster can be considered fully repaired. Alright, well let's go pick him up. I will send a request to have Master Anthar reinstated and notify the overseers of your impending arrival. And I was just making my way to the, to go to the last chapter. God dang it. So what do I have to do? Go back to Dargonis now? Yeah, it looks like it. Who's scratching their head off right now? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. You're scratching. Jackson here now too? Oh, we're all in here? Okay. We're all in here. Sounds good to me. Okay, I literally just jumped all this to go this way. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is his quest. Okay, so we're only going to there. Well, that's not too far, I guess, then. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's isolate again. Use the holy gifts. There's some sort of rumor here. Can't give up a rumor now, can I? Guess not. Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. Haha. The endless canvas of the cosmic void is interrupted by what looks like a bottomless hole. Sight cannot pierce it, no stars, no planets, no cosmic dust, there is only total darkness. The Archer team has failed to glean any information from the anomaly, and under the influence of a mysterious force, the void ship is slowly drawn to the heart of the darkness. The officers on the bridge worriedly look up from their cogitators. The machine screens turn on and off chaotically, not obeying any of their operators' commands. You know what? I say we hit it with magic missile. The walls of the bridge, true silhouettes, and the ship's holy machines tremble and stretch out like rubber bands. I want to cast magic missile. Alerts of malfunctioning cogitators and maddened chronographs come in from every deck, as do reports of indescribable hallucinations gripping the crew. While the tech priests are trying to placate the machine spirits, helmsman Raver reports that the situation is bad. Navigational systems are barely functional, and the invisible force is getting stronger, accelerating, ceaselessly dragging the vessel into its dark bosom. There is little time, and the Lord Captain must decide: leave the dangerous place or give in a force to study anomaly from within. Let's use the tech use. A few operators managed to wring a minute amount of useful information out of the archives. Such anomalies are extremely rare, randomly appearing gravitational wells which connect different points of space. Ah! You two playing? Oh boy. Break out of the anomaly. Barely overcoming the anomaly's pull, the void ship crawls in the other direction. A nightmarish cacophony of moans, prayers, and the screeching of metal fills every deck. Thousands of people are gripped in panic. Their bodies are turning into thin, twisting threads, fraying and tearing into pieces, exposing veins, bone, and internal organs. Ow! By chance or by the Emperor's grace, the void ship successfully clambers out of the tenacious grasp of the anomaly. Its influence dissipates, onboard systems return to normal one after another, and in the deformed bodies of the crew take on their original shapes as if nothing happened. Now the only reminder of the event is a dull muscle pain. Man, this would make an amazing, like, animation or something like that. Just thinking about that. Alright. Anyway, let's go pick up Solomon. Let go of my ship! Troop of well-armed people have landed in the colony and started plundering, acting like they are in charge. The report suggests that these pirating cutthroats are privateers, the likes of whom flock toward the banner of Caligos Winterscale, seeking his favor. Order the planetary wardens to slay the Winterscale lackeys. Yeah. The wardens drench the outsiders in their own blood and chase them away. Takes care of that. An imposter claiming to be the rogue trader has arrived on the planet. Apparently he indeed bears an uncanny resemblance to the rogue trader and has already managed to fool a number of nobles and collect ample gifts from them. Yeah. Hire the imposter to act as a decoy. Declare a hunt for the imposter. No. Eager to carry out the rogue trader's orders, the people hunt down anyone whose appearance is even remotely similar to his. Whether the actual imposter has been killed or not remains unknown. Now the rogue trader will have to think twice before coming to this world in person again. Oh. Oh, that might have been a bad call. Whoops. Well, you know. Okay, let's see. Gigantic machines will vaporize the rock in their path, clearing the way to the most valuable mineral deposits. Surf clans operating them will never again see the sun, nor will their descendants. There's a rumor that there are several warp guides among the convicts, unsanctioned semblance of navigators. It may be worth to hunt them down and press them into service. We did Holy Servitude before. Okay. There are now more convicts than there is work to go around. The surplus can be driven into the jungle. Over time they will become wild and be toughened by interclan conflicts, at which point the best fighters among them will be selected for service. What do we want to do here? So we can get mechanisms and get plasteel out of that. We could do the warp guides to get more security. We'll do the workers. I don't think I could do anything yet because the workers are doing their thing right now. Okay. Bring in the gang. I don't mind. I like Solomon and I love the dog and everything like that, but the DLC itself for this has been kind of like, oh, okay. It's a lot to take on, especially with the whole like Arbitus and Lex Imperialis and everything like that and stuff. Greetings, your lordship. You've come to collect him, haven't you, Overseer Anthar, I mean. Yes, I did, for Solomon. Where is he? Emperor be praised. I mean, he is not far from here, carrying out routine cell inspections. You should have no trouble finding him. I need to see Solomon immediately. Emperor bless you.
The divine watches over us.
We're gonna get attacked in here? there a conspiracy going on? Could be a conspiracy. Or is it going to be a prison, like, riot? Looks like Solomon right there, actually. Oh, that's not Solomon. Never mind. I take it they're not dead, they just seem to be beating the crap out of them, but I'm not about to tell them how they do things. What the? It doesn't matter, you're already dead. Look at us. Solomon turns sharply towards you. He is not wearing a rebreather, and fresh bandages peek out from under his uniform. The former proctor roars, consumed with rage. Who opened your cells? Who did it? Speak, or your deaths will be. Seems Solomon's a breath away from lunging at you, for you next. But recognition glimmers in those deranged eyes, and his voice goes quiet as if all his strength has fled him. Leto? Why are you not wearing a rebreather? The air here is noxious. Too used to the arbiter helmet. Helmets. They do not cover the lower part of the face. As for my well-being, frankly, I couldn't care less. I was told you had been discharged. How did that happen? I failed the mission, failed everyone. There were too many enemies. The situation was against us. No, I'm not making excuses. It was not my first mission to go awry. I didn't have Glato with me. I was sloppy, unfocused. I ordered the retreat too late. I managed to drag one of the arbitrators to the infirmary. The man died of his wounds. Bottom line. The objective was not accomplished. 10 arbitrators were lost and their commander was somehow left alive. Like a coward, I hoped to be executed. But the marshal sent me to rot in Vivos Far instead, and he was right to do so. I've already submitted a petition to have you reinstated. No, stop. I can't leave. I'm guilty. Yeah, let's call him that. DX1, pull yourself together. I've judged myself and handed down the sentence, not because of the demotion, but what was the last straw. I cannot do it anymore. I cannot look at the lying governors as scoundrels who succumb to corruption. But above all else, I cannot bear to look at myself, an arbitrator who is coming apart at the seams, who turns to a wreck without his dog, who no longer believes that the Lex Imperialis prevails anywhere at all. Trial of will is an immutable part of every journey. It is time to combat your weakness and light the fire. That's the wrong person. Light the fire of true faith in your heart. And what about Glato? I don't have the right to keep him anymore. Deliver him to the marshal. He'll find Glato a new master. Solomon slowly raises his hand. His face is twisted in torment. Perhaps his injuries are causing him pain, or perhaps it is words he is trying to force out. Glato, Protocol Mortem 80. Guard the target. But the cybermassive does not react. The scarlet lights of the visor stare at Solomon, not a muscle beneath. The dark coat quivers in response to order to leave his master. He's not listening to me. Is this the aftermath of that damn mission on Thessera? Or did the tech priest have to reset him to basic protocols? Rowan, what difference does it make? My dog. I can't even give him one last order. Why now, Glato? Glato has protected you from the convict. Is that not enough for you? We used to act as one, but not anymore. The last remnants of my composure are gone. Look at me. I'm a human scrap, not an arbitrator. Just an appendage to a cyber mastiff. Oh my god, you could just kill Solomon right there? Yikes! You do realize that you're talking about a no. Even so, I'm not leaving without you. You will. You can't stand here forever. Oh, there we go. We got the dogmatic to throw right down on him. The Emperor laid this burden upon us in the certainty that we were equal to it. Now, are you doubting yourself, but not the Lex Imperialis? Tell me, am I right? Stubbornly looking at you, he says through gritted teeth. Humans may be imperfect, but his law is not. Alright, let's see. We need stuff with... Oh, yeah, throw that at him. Think of the heretics we have destroyed. Do you not feel righteous anger knowing our transgressions will escape your justice? I do. I feel the weight of sentences undelivered, of duty unfulfilled. The Emperor protects you despite our enemy's machinations. That means your service is still of use to him. Too many times has he delivered a bullet meant for me. Too many. You do not think a mortal can embody the perfection of the law, do you? We can only strive, so strive then, Solomon. You can do no more than that. Solomon closes his eyes as if in prayer. Only the God Emperor is perfect and can interpret the law, spirit of the law. We follow the letter of it as his faithful servants. Metal fingers close around Galedo's collar. You have convinced me. To the void with Vivos 5. 6. My place is not here. I'm ready to serve once more. Yeah! I'll head to the ship at once. If you need anything, you can find me at the usual post on the bridge. There we go.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
That's the Solomon I know. We have Idris Alba back. Now let's go get that goddamn Inquisitor. It's time we go to the final chapter. All right. We're going to Porta Septim. I believe that's the right place we're going. Wait a minute. Was that where I was heading next? Yeah, because I was going to come down here and then, yeah. We'll do that. Hi, Milo. All right. Look, Captain, we have just received an urgent mention from Dargonis. Marshal Stark's request that you come to Administratium Palace for a discussion of the utmost importance. The last is the extent of what we know. The message ends there. During the period designated as the night shift, the air throughout the ship suddenly turned stale. Those who were awake reported feeling incredibly tired. Those who were asleep later reported having horrible nightmares. Essential Albert, Wise, Serene. Oh, well, we've done this. Okay. I want to get to that last chapter so bad. And everything keeps holding me back. Alright, let's go talk to the freaking marshal and see what the hell's going on. Lord Trader, please accept my report in person. It concerns criminal collusion among the senior officers. They will also be present to be able to answer the charges. Criminal collusion? I prefer not to divulge details over the Vox. It could be overheard by those who have stand before you and answer for their actions. We'll see you without delay. Alright. Solomon's going through his stuff and checking my people again. It's like, I just want to get to the last chapter. I've been playing this game for God knows how long at this point. I mean, there's so many good things about it. I don't want to rush it, but at the same time, it's like, oh. But then again, I did put the DLC in, so I mean, there's that. Road Trader, I hold the 3 senior officers accountable for the misconduct I have uncovered as part of my investigation. I allege that the ship's crew is full of wanted criminals. Do you refute the charge, Janice Danrock? The high factotum stares at the arbitrator with uncharacteristic coldness. What are you insinuating, esteemed Proctor? Heretics on board the ship of the Emperor's Anointed are a threat to the whole Imperium. If anyone knew of this and failed to report it, punishment will follow. Isn't that right, Voxmaster? It just does not react in any way to the arbitrator's words. I do my duty honorably and will obey the Lord Captain's will, whatever it may be. Solomon, why have you gathered my officers together? I've encountered a scheme involving all three of them, as coordinated by the Voxmaster, who buries incriminating facts about Voidsmen on your ship in the depths of the archives. Dennis Danrock and Raver turn a blind eye to the sordid past of the new recruits and divvy up the workforce that has come into their possession. This is a completely insane accusation. We are not bringing criminals into the crew intentionally. Of course we're not. I'll admit that we do not try to hunt down every biographical fact about each Voidsman who sets foot on board, but only because that would be a hopeless endeavor. Danrock falters for a moment, but none of us had any intention of populating your ship with heretics. Why not hire people from the lower decks? Raver lets out an uncertain chuckle. What our esteemed Master Helmsman meant to say is that those unfortunates are only suitable for menial labor. It is simply impossible to find qualified Voidsmen in the numbers we require. Solomon, why stage the scene accusing senior officers in front of the entire bridge? I was in a rush and applied the regulations I'm accustomed using on other vessels to your flagship. It was my fault for misjudging the situation. Are we really taking fugitive criminals into our crew? Sort of. Sometimes they slip through the net because we don't have information from local wardens. Sometimes we're forced to overlook an unsightly past for the sake of acquiring niche specialists. Even common smugglers, for instance, often turn out to be quite an asset on Raver's crew. We do draw our line, however, at even a whisper of genuine heresy and avoid Farrer's past. Ignis raises her gaze to you. I'm sure you realize, Lord Captain, that smuggling and false cultism are both heresies in the eyes of the law, for they transgress his word, but one is far more dangerous than the other, to put it bluntly. Okay. I've heard enough. It assembles all officers look at you in your anticipation. Ooh. Trained specialists? The road trader put a stop to the recruitment of fugitive criminals. The qualified personnel shortage was solved by appointing specially trained Voidsmen from among the crew. In the first round, the flagship's lance weapons deal 3 more damage. Ooh, I like that. Officer's commendation. Okay, what's this? The rogue trader entrusted with his senior officers with the task of recruiting specialists. The first round, the flagship's macro cannons make an additional +1 attack. My macro cannons! Let the macro cannons sing! I mean, it's my favorite thing on the damn ship. Okay, so we get the +1 attack on that, or we get more damage. However, role-playing wise, in a dogmatic way, I would say this. Allocate Protectorate funds for training specialist crewmen. We have enough masters of their craft on board to train a new generation. It will take time, a great deal of time, require considerable financial Danrick stops short under your gaze. As you command, your lordship. We'll see it done. Alright. Alright, to Dargonis. We got our first ad for the day starting in 1 minute and 3 seconds. Hope everybody is doing good. For those on YouTube, realize we do live stream here, so everything is pretty much raw. We just take this video and then just convert it over, long format it over to YouTube, so people can watch and see what stuff's been missed. More stuff. It's time for Dargonis nobility to forget their fears and take up arms in defense of their native world. Ooh. Power armor. Scusi. %, armor deflection of 7 dodge penalty. Ooh. That's pretty cool. All the arms. Yeah, let's get the people to work together. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, to the Administratium. Yeah, I've been enjoying this a lot, but some of the terms and everything that Warhammer 40k brings is like, it can be a lot, especially with all the reading and everything. So I am looking forward to when we go back to Pathfinder, because I would like to maybe some just straight out, like, you know, fantasy style reading. But this has been super fun.
My path to glory.
I will say that this game has been really cool, and it has really brought a lot to the table when it comes to the 40k universe. Mercenary Zeta, Mercenary Delta. Marshal Strax regards the prefect with an implacable expression. And good pictures. The question. I will only speak about resolving the situation with the rogue trader directly. No intermediaries. As she speaks, Prefect Volter's augmented hands constantly fidget with a tattered piece of paper that may have been once a report. But for how much longer might we have to wait for the rogue trader? 10 turns? 30? Thrice that? Time is an invaluable commodity, and we can currently have none esteemed, Marshal. Not to mention that Decree RP explicitly states... Marshal raises his chin. Rogue trader, the Adeptus Arbitus requests your immediate cooperation. The sacred tith collected from the Kronos Expanse is in danger. You are the only one that can negate this threat. God damn it, I just want to get to the end. Now send me on something else, huh? What danger are you referring to, Marshal? All of the Expanse is ablaze, Rogue Trader. This state of disorder jeopardizes a critical strategic location, the planet Lethus, a clandestine world provided by Theodora von Valencius for the purpose of storing the tith collected from the worlds of the Kronos Expanse. At present, the planet is overflowing with the sacred tribute amassed from the course of decades. After we lost contact with every single ship sent through the Maw in recent years, the decision was made to cease all attempts to transport the tith out of the Expanse until the warp storm has subsided. It was for just these periods of the Maw's impassability to the storage world of Lethus was devised. The raspy voice of the prefect cuts across the Marshal's speech. If I may provide certain details, as per regulations, prior to being sent to this temporary depot, all tith shipments were first brought to Dargonis. These deliveries were made using barges crewed by servitors, with the only people on board with the privilege of the autonomous behavior being key officers and an arbitrator escort. In other words, the location of both the system and the planet was strictly classified. A special pact was made with the Navigator House. Even I was not entrusted with the coordinates. The Marshal looks straight at you. Given the scarcity of the resources, absolute secrecy is Lethus' main line of defense. However, we are detecting increased activity near the storage world's location. I do not want to do this, but I am quite plainly forced to ask for your help. Go to Lethus and organize an extraction of the Imperial Tith to Dargonis for further safekeeping. Yeah, who are these people? They do not look like administrative clerks. The prefect looks at them and snaps her fingers. The fighters immediately make the sign of the Aquila. These are my bodyguards, members of the Fangs of the Expense. They are here to demonstrate my willingness to offer the Adeptus Arbitus whatever cooperation I can. Why do I not trust this person for some reason? I don't know. Who are the Fangs of the Expanse? Mercenaries. Gregoris, you know we need every fighter we can get these days. You have precious few people at your disposal, and every year few still remain. The Adeptus Administrative regulations do not prohibit the employment of hired force. Let's see. What can you tell me about Lethus? I do not recall seeing it on any star charts. At my assistance, it was struck from all astrogational data. It was once a peripheral world with no value to Tith collectors, which is why its disappearance did not raise many questions. No one cared about a planet that had nothing to give. So increased activity, Marshal? Do you expect that someone is trying to find their way to the planet? The Marshal draws a sharp breath. Impossible. That would mean that someone commanding vast resources influence knows of its existence. We have no evidence that could support this conjecture. Considering the current state of the Kronos Expanse, with pirates and Xenos roaming where they please, it is far more likely the storage world will be discovered by accident. The hastiness of the Marshal's rejection of your theory is the best proof that he himself considers a deliberate search to be a plausible explanation, but it seems he is unwilling to admit it even to himself. Why can't you export the Tith yourselves? That is an acceptable option, one with which we are prepared to proceed. The Adeptus Administratum has requisitioned mercenary troops of the highest caliber under extreme circumstances the Lex Imperius permits. Out of the question. In the Kronos Expanse there exists a strict separation of authority between the Adeptus Arbitis and the Administratium, as certified by the Vons Valentius dynasty and formalized in the Lex Dargonis. Transporting the Tith to and from Lethos and maintaining its security is the duty of the Adeptus Arbitis. Aside from the head of the dynasty, only we have the right to set foot on Lethos or to know its coordinates. Such is the word of the law. The Marshal turns again to look at you. There is another reason. Under the present circumstances, only you can provide the necessary level of security for the Imperium's property stored on your world. The Arbitis are too few and our forces are stretched too thin, as we must see to the stability of Tith deliveries from other worlds and prevent any attempts to disrupt this said stability. Thus we humbly asking you to help us. Alright. Alright, we'll do this because we're doing the DLC. That's fine. Alright then. This must be resolved without delay. I'll go there at once. I'll have the coordinates and passwords transferred to you. They are for your eyes only. Once you have arrived at the location, you are to oversee the Tiff's transportation to Dargonis. We will meet the barges here and then redirect them to secure vaults. I must ask that you hurry, your lordship, before all is lost. Okie dokie. Back to my ship. Let's go to Lethus. Feel like it's a setup. I don't know why, but I feel like it's a setup. Just a place? Stars of Martinage? Maybe? Yeah, I think this is it. Yep, this is it. Well, that's pretty good. We can chart a course straight to it. Ooh, dangerous, unsafe, or safe. We'll lose 3 points if we do that. 2 if we make it unsafe. Or we come up this way, and it looks like we can, well... It looks like ultimately if we come here, we might be able to just shoot right over there. Let's try that. It's only 3 jumps. And we've got a safe route all the way there, so... I just jump over these when I see them because I can tell that it's like some of these are kind of like they kind of like rotate and change different ones. This is safe. Yeah, you can see, because anything that's like a grayed out we've done before, so I've read these in the past and done these. Well, now I've lost the fact that I'm freaking... I'm gonna lose all my points! It's unsafe for jump? You know what? We'll go for it. The void ship is on the clutches of the warp's elements. Come on, Navigator, you got this. Good job. Oh yeah, we got 1 point back. Yippee skippy. Although, if I could set that up from that side, then jumping over there would be easier, but... Space dust! Alright, let's go to the space dust first. This is Lethus. Alright, before we go to Lethus though, let's go to these other planets. So we can see what else is out here. It's Mustafar. Right now on that planet, Darth Vader and Obi-Wan are having their big fight. 2 plasteel. Eh. Not as much as I would like to get out of that. So today's going to be a little different. We're going to be doing actually a little bit of a longer stream today. Kel's mother is unfortunately in the hospital and stuff, so she had to go and deal with that. So I'm basically kind of just taking care of things. So I figured we'll throw some extra time in and we'll throw some more Wukong in after we do a good like 4 hours of this. So we'll do our normal up till 8, but then we'll probably throw in a couple extra hours and do some Wukong and do some a little bit of grinding and a little bit of hunting down like items and stuff. Lord Captain, we are now in Lethos' orbit. The ship has successfully exchanged access codes with the Adeptus Arbitus outpost, but their landing pad is unavailable. The shuttle pilot has already calculated the closest possible landing point. Awaits a voxcast is interrupted by a crackle that turns into a ragged ultrasonic hum. A moment later, the connection returns to normal. Send the tech priest on that. The investigation is already underway, Lord Captain. The incident did not affect the security of our voxcast. I have a constant feeling that something's always there. Laughter. Remember laughter? They both went off? Oh, that's weird. I gotta see what's going on with that. Darth, thanks so much for that sub. I appreciate that, man. Or that resub. 37 months. I'll find out why they're both going off, though. That was weird. Investigation's already okay. Seymour came to a Repicrol auger scanning. Why is the landing pad unavailable? The augers are detecting foreign objects in the way, possibly cargo containers. What was that just now? There appears to have been an intrusion in the data system, one that was executed using the Dynasty's secret codes. I can only assume that we have encountered additional security measure installed by Lady Theodora. Alright, let's descend. Let's go! Down to Lethos. Our carnage and Imperium are infested with scoundrels, criminals, heretics! Heresy. Ooh, Medicaid. Glittering object on the corpse's hand catches your eye. A string of silver prayer beads.
Requesting permission to rescue valuable technology from this maw of entropy and cesspool of violated storage regulations.
Among the stars.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, maybe they might be legit. Oh, they're guardsmen. Okay. Da 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 da. You just like shooting him or something? What do you do? Oh, this is the cap?
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Alright. Go up, I'll talk to this guy. A man steps forward, the hideous burns on his head make it look like a ball of molten wax. The pupil of his one eye is clouded, but the other eye is sharp and alert. I heard a shuttle, and here you are, not a tith. Not clerks, but guests from the riven sky, the chance we've been waiting for. These guardsmen refer to you as captain. I do not know by whom or with what right that rank was given to you, but it means nothing to me. Every living tith unit must be commanded by a sergeant. Where is yours? I need them to take us to the Arbus outpost. Our sergeant, we strung up our sergeant. The Arbitus gave him to us. They serve the riven sky, and nothing comes from the sky but evil. Oh boy. Murder of a superior officer, desertion of living tith quarters, defamation of Adeptus Arbitus members, more than enough of a verdict. You better explain immediately what the warp is going on here. Our illusions were shattered. The Arbitus brought us here and left us to rot. For years we waited for our chance to die heroically in the name of the Imperium until we realized the Imperium is gone. All there is the riven sky. A warrior robbed of his right to perform feats in battle is akin to a caged beast. First it is madness that gnaws at his heart, and then it is Mordecai, the bringer of death. What makes you think there is no Imperium? A revolting semblance of a smile appears on his melted face. Look around you. Everything you see was a tith, a sacred payment to the Imperium. And what became of it? Why did it never travel to other worlds as we've been promised? Why are we starving here instead of doing battle among the stars? Because there's nothing here. There, that's why. You saw my shuttle arrive with your own eyes. Where do you think I came from? The riven sky, you children of the abyss, like the toy with our minds. You keep bringing new garbage here and dumping it on our heads. All just to maintain the feeble facade of your lies, and you keep talking about the future that will never come. Enough. Uh-oh. Well, if the Imperium does not exist, then who feeds you? We break the containers open, we get our own sustenance. At least the food we have here is real. Your minions, the Arbitus, toss us some rations, but they aren't enough for the whole regiment. There are too many of us now. What is the ribbon sky? Don't try to fool me. We both know the truth. The ribbon sky is the abyss that has devoured everything outside, the primordial darkness. Sometimes the sky sends people, but they're imitations, shadows wearing human skins. They don't know that they don't exist, but I see right through them. They come from the steel star with the scarlet overseeing eye. From your ruler's throne. Aha! You are insane. That's what you missionaries of the ribbon sky always say, because you're afraid of the one who knows the truth. There is no truth in your doomed mind, guardsman. By succumbing to doubt, you have embarked on the path of the wicked, and now you will not escape judgment, for it is said, and all who despair shall betray, and all of betrayal shall draw his retribution. And you admit to murdering your commander so easily. Commander, no, the enemy. He was hiding the truth from us and prevented us from taking action. His death opened the way to freedom and made us realize there is nothing up there. We are on our own. Okay. I need to get to the Arbiter's outpost. Of course you do. Where else? I know the way. I dream of their little fortress at night, overwhelmed in a flame. The avenues of approach, the adjacent high grounds, the shelters, they are all burned into my mind because of how often I think about that place. The stepchildren and I will arrive there very soon. Aha! I will raise the bloodied head of the false law on a spike and destroy the illusion that the ribbon sky has any power left in it. Then the other guard units will join me and our march toward the stars will begin. Conspiracy to murder members of the Adeptus Arbitus, the sentence is death. Further questioning would be pointless, rogue trader. Yeah, I agree. Let's just, the blood of a madman is hot and his organs stay warm for longer, useful for divinations. Let's put an end to this madness. That perfectly captures your rotten essence. You take true words and twist them into lies. No one will put an end to the madness. Stepchildren attack.
Grovel before the faithful.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Alright, let's see here. I've been threatened to be turned as corpse starch already. Yay! Good times. Okay, what do we got? We got people. Guardsmen. Guardsmen right next to us. Guardsmen right there. Guardsman right there. Demolition. Alright, let's put Storm there. We'll put Argenta there. Oh, we'll put Pascal right here. Cabela, I feel like, just wants to be in the midst of things. So I think we'll just leave her exactly where she is. Ulfar, the same situation. Solomorn. Come over my end. And Galado's with him. Okay. All I'm gonna do is shooting his own men.
Let's make it quick.
Ow. Well, now you might have gone and made dumb moves. Now you've gone and done it. Alright, let's see here. Pop on some rapid fire. Without shooting our own men would be good. That should be good. Nope, wait. Cabela's in the midst of that. Straight down the line here, but then I get a chance of hitting... Damn it! Capella, why you gotta be right in the way? Alright, well, let's take that back. We won't use that just yet. Alright, there's that. Good, good, good. Nobody to kick. We can move over here.
I hunger for battle.
And now we can do a kick.
Cops!
There we go. Nothing like getting kicked by a space marine. Alrighty then. Got an idea for this situation. Let's put on the recital. Alright, we're gonna make them pray. Them pray. Gonna make them pray. I'll throw that in there. Ow, Cabela! Oof. Oof. Let's reload this bad boy. Okay, if I do this way, I can hit all three of them without hitting anybody else and not hitting Cabela. Excellent. Let's throw that on them. And we'll use our last one to fully upload there. Okay. Dare shoot the dog?
Hold on.
Right back, sounds good, Darth. Oh,
Here we go.
that's a demolition move. You're killing your own men. And I'm complaining. Keep doing that. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's see here. Throw that on the guardsman. Drop down the machine spirit. You can kill the captain in one shot. Let's kill that demolition up there. That works.
denied.
Nope, I can't do any of that. Alright.
Let's get to it. Out of my way.
All these guardsmen. Oh, now it's on.
The shadows.
Uh-huh. Alright, now we're gonna do a little rush over here. We're going to do a jump right here.
As the tennis.
Back to you. If I do this, unfortunately I got a chance of getting them all. Yeah, we're good. Oh, that demolition res right there. I didn't realize he was still standing right there. Leto, attack!
One of us would be enough.
Step children, do not let them take the tank. The riven skies shall fall. Solomon casts a grave look over the battlefield, then turns sharply to you. A change of tactics. We must cut off all the arrival points for the reinforcements. See those cables and counterweights? That's what's keeping the containers suspended. We can get rid of the counterweights, the containers will fall and block the passages. Someone will have to climb into the semblance of a tank and open fire on these targets, while the rest activate the shell loading system until system used in cogitators and hold off the enemies. Choose who will man the tank. Do not look at me. This machine must have been blessed with the proud name of Lemon Russ, but it is too small to fit one of the Emperor's angels. I feel like, yeah, Pascal will be perfect for that. This statement is true in the majority of circumstances. I hereby initiate the right of mutual identification with the spirit of the machine. You got this, Pascal. Be the tank! Alright, so the idea is we have to hit the counterweights. We're going to be dealing with all the soldiers in the meantime. Alright. Well, let's use the run and gun. Should be able to get right up there, and we still have points left. Don't have enough action points. Are you kidding? Do I have anything that would give action points? Wait a minute, I think I do. Maybe not. Well, we'll give a growl in the end here, it's fine. Eh. Damn!
Hold on.
You're not gonna really do much though. That's the tank demolitions. And we don't want to let him get to that thing. Oh my god, it's finally my turn. Let's get up there and tear it up. Alright, let's see here. Follow my lead. Oh, perfect.
Rejoice in service.
Right. Looking good, looking good. Throw down bulwark.
And so shall it be done.
Wall of Rockcrete. Smash him with a power swing. Oof. Yeah, that worked out good.
The Emperor commands.
Protect that tank! Alright, that's one side they're not coming out of anytime soon.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
It's gonna be a long fight.
Let's get to it.
Wait, where are they coming from? Oh, we got one we gotta break behind us too. There's a lot of demolitionists here. I need to show my arm. I wonder if we can
Out of my way.
break the... I think we can break the thing too, but...
Hold on. Die! Die! Here we go.
Jesus, man. I want to say I'm ultimately glad I put it in story mode. That's a lot of enemies. Holy shit. Alfar knows what he's doing. Get him into the mix. Dun, 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 dun. Chip that man a kick. Alrighty, Argenta. Ooh. This is a good spot. Okay, hold on, let's see. Can we do like more damage with this?
I'll do it.
Girl, you scare me sometime. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's get to it.
I didn't even get near that
Let's
tank.
get to it.
Oh, now you're all screwed. Now life will no longer go well for you.
I shall not fail.
Ooh, this guy's kind of tough. Well, I said kind of tough.
Caught by the web.
Nice. Just got this one guy to finish off here. There we go. Oh, I see this enemy over here. Hold on. You think you can get by so easily from us?
Honor all day.
I'm telling you right now, you can't. Solomon, hit the thing. You're in charge of powering up that tank. Do it. All right. Send Glado to do something.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
Yeah, I'm Glado. Alright, that's good. Alright.
Out of my way. Hold on.
Oh gods, more guardsmen are coming rushing through. Well, that's why we have a Lehman Russ. Dun, 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 dun. Fire! Nice. Okay, this is pretty cool. The fact that you actually get to jump in a Lehman Russ and start messing some things up. I gotta admit, this is pretty freaking cool. Let's see. The next target's next attack will ignore cover. Put bulwark on. Follow my lead. Let's go for an attack. Nice, we knocked him down.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
We gotta get someone else in that other computer. Oh boy, there's more coming in. Yeah, I really should start taking out that thing.
Out of my way.
The counterweight. God dang it, I got bit by something outside. Urgh. Itchy as shit. It's itchy, man. It's itchy. Alright. That will work. All right, let's do this. Reload.
Not gonna.
There we go. Looking good.
Low momentum.
Oh my god, Space Marine! I think he's not gonna have enough. It's my no, not enough action points. Burn, baby, burn!
I'll do it.
Ooh, we gave ourselves another one. What?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Well, that was... didn't work the way I wanted to. Think you can cut the cables? Oh, it splattered that dude. Yes, you can cut the cables. Alrighty then. Oh my god, there's so much stuff.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Oh, I guess that's the way we're going to be going, yeah. Well, I don't think we'll have to be worried about these guys anymore. That's pretty much the end of them.
Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
Nice, Glado finding us some treasure. Anytime, Glado. What's that? An old key. Oh.
The divine watches over us.
Proctor Adriana Yeager. Jaeger? Oh, it's like Jaeger. Outpost TM 255. Greetings, Road Trader. A thin, gray-haired woman addresses you in a dry, featureless voice. She's hardly ancient, but something appears to have drained her of all color and emotion, leaving only the bare minimum necessary to perform her duty. Dr. Solomon Arthur, a cursory inspection of the site has revealed serious improperties in the custody of the Tith. Report the extent to which the damage exceeds the margin of error. According to the last report, the losses have not yet exceeded the acceptable value sent by the Administratium. The new inventory will show how well we have done in securing the sacred tribute. Would you like to see the numbers? Not right now. I can see that you followed the protocols. The Marshal will judge the results of your mission, but I believe our reports will align in assessments and expectations. Why is your landing pad blocked? I formally apologize on behalf of the Adeptus Arbitus. We have been forced to stockpile shipments of weapons and explosives within the walls of the outpost to keep the living Tith from getting to them. The Marshal has ordered the Tith to be transported to Dargo and to start loading the barges. So that's how it is. After so many years. Understood, Road Trader. We will begin loading immediately. Get that Tith on board! Let's go! Oh, shit. That's a lot of Tith. Oh! It's alright, that was just some heretic down there. I love the little cutscenes they do in this game. Lord Captain, your shuttle pilot reports that due to loading activity, it is no longer possible to keep the shuttle on Letha's service. There's a risk of collision with the cargo handling mechanisms. The shuttle will remain in orbit until you can It can land safely at the Arbitrus outpost and take you aboard. I apologize for inconvenience, Rogue Trader. If there's any consolation, we are nearly done. One thing we require in order to complete the loading procedure is the Tith inventory. The clerk, Tiritus Court, has it. As much as it offends me, I must ask you to return him to the outpost. That said, retrieving the inventory without clerk will also suffice. I will see to the clerk. Where do I find him? The section that Court is currently taking inventory of is not far from here. We have blocked a passage that the living Tiff does not bother the scribes. I will clear the way for you now. Everything is clear. I'm heading out immediately to procure the inventory. Alrighty then.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Something just popped. Where exactly are we heading? I'm guessing we have to go back down there?
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Thank you.
These people were supposed to bring death to enemies of humanity, but instead they became
Oh.
I am registering a violation of the standards of interaction with objects categorized as Imperial Tithe collected.
Oh, tithe. Huh. You think I would know how to speak?
Strictly speaking, as long as I remain in the Rogue Trader's retinue, anything he acquires from the storage world is still in the custody of the RBs. Throne, what do you want me to do? Set Glato on you all?
Yeah, let's not do that. I like Glato too much. I don't want to smash him with a hammer. The gray-clad man taps his fingers on the data slate. His bulky head implants showers the surroundings liberally with sparks. 200 million. No, didn't account for the corrosion, but where? I am Stormguard von Valencius. I need the summary report on the tithe. The clerk winces and mutters mechanically. Tiritus Court, rank 3 scribe of the Departamento Cataglas Quality 1. The inventory his dry, reddened eyes fixed upon you. There is no rogue trader on the inventory. I can't give you anything before I fill in the forms. So let's start with the retinue. He's stalling. He will continue to chatter away unless harsh action is taken. Fine, but make it quick. Clerk gets to work enthusiastically as if he heard you. A member of the Adeptus Arbitrus Quality 1, a non-standard issue Cyber Mastiff Quality 1, physical integrity below average, configuration secondary, jaw, prognathous, and powerful. All the above applies to both units. No offense, but I would not trust you with an inventory of Glato shit. What with how deranged you are, and to think that someone gave you the Expanse's entire tithe to freely desecrate. An Ogren, Quality 1, extra shaggy, hazy-eyed, encumbered by intelligence, everything within the norm, equipped with Adeptus Astartes power armor from the Space Wolves arsenal. It's an inquiry to Fenris regarding possible theft. Ulfar makes a superstitious gesture to ward off evil. Spilling the blood of a harmless fool is a bad omen. The feebleness of mind might spread to the killer. That is the only thing saving this filthy tongue louse's life. A servitor of non-standard configuration, quality 1, frame feeble, functionality dubious, signs of subpar lobotomy evident. Unit's degraded cognitive capacity is confirmed. The unit's functional value is unconfirmed. He thinks that Pascal is a servitor. He thinks that freaking our space marine is an Ogren. A sister of Adeptus Serratus, quality 1, beauty indescribable, grace perfect, majesty extraordinary. Oh! You're inventing some lady of the court in the place of a warrior you were looking at. What is this so-called inventory? A pale, lanky woman, quality 1, multiple signs of battery, evidence of malnourishment, best category fit, servants. Subcategory, idlers. Perhaps I should carve your words into his skin with my blade, Dahlman. He seems to want a written request. This concludes the inventory of the retinue. Proceeding to take inventory of the rogue trader. Well, let's see what you have to say. A rogue trader, quantity 1, bloodstain count on her tire, 20. Could you turn around? Turn around. 26. Equipment condition excellent, limb count satisfactory, appearance unremarkable, self-importance elevated. Elevated self-importance, me? What? Yes, the assessment is standardized. Don't argue with it. Clerk touches his implant offensively and has finally stopped sparking. Excellent, very good, we're almost done. Now to finalize your inventory record, please take off your clothes. What? You know what, why not? You know what, I'm going all the way. So question, are you aware that this will go into the report of the Marshal? Of course, do you actually want this in the report? Or worse, do you actually want this in the report? Clerk grabs his quill greedily, ready to catalog your every birthmark and scar. Inventory of the rogue trader complete. Thank you for your cooperation. Now regarding the Tith. Please understand I need time for additional inventory taking. Just a couple of years, no decades. His face brightened suddenly as his implant flashed again. Ah, yes, of course. Let me open the path to the cogitator. That's where the inventory is. We got naked in front of him.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
What are these guys doing? Oh! Oh! An amble mother. Okay. Looks nasty, I like it. Ooh, the tremor hits everybody. Good boy. Oh, that man's dead. Alright. Solomon? Plato. Let's do that. Hold the 21, alright. 29 to 48. Now we got the points. Let's have Glado attack again. Yeah. What? Ulfar got stuck back here? Oh, I guess I at least should have put him in this battle. Well. No Space Marine for this. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Well, wait a minute now. Now he's with the space. How we get in there? Ah, shit. It's a fair crop. Oh, wait a minute. Now he's coming back. Well, at least now he's in front of everybody. Oh, you're definitely going to be prey.
I'll do it.
Hey, stop that. Not done fighting here yet. Actually, here, move up here. Oh, wait. Wait, how did... Okay, hold on. I'm confused. Alright, I'll take the front of the damage here. That's what I do.
Rejoice in service.
He's back up, he's down, he's back up, he's down. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Alright, we're in cover so we can use this. Let's go ahead and do this to him. Let's go ahead and give everybody a buff in the area. Do a precise attack. And a death whisper. No death whisper? There we go. We'll hit him with the machine spirit. And then... I can't make an attack! God dang it! I used up all my abilities points. Oh god, this brought more. Damn, this is a nasty creature. Eat the brood! Eat the brood! Ulfar can't do anything. He can just sit and look pretty. Ooh, this is the perfect spot. Alright, let's throw that in the blood. That's... That. Oh, I thought I was standing next to both of them. So I have to go down one more. There we go. Oh, there's more over here. Dun, diddle-da-dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
undying Emperor whispers his will.
Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Thank you. Keep cutting.
The shadows will
Keep cutting. Mommy's pissed. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Alright, now can we finally burn this thing? Burn this damn thing, will you? There you go. Not much beyond I could do there.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Or then again. Hey, I'm talking to you, creature. Creature double feature. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. Okay, Pascal. Come on over here, Mr. Sniper Man. Let's get some more exploits on it.
Request approved.
Put that down on it. Ah, crap! Let's bring in more brood in. What if I can get it out of there? No, I guess not. We have to kill the brood first. It's doing like a karate chop. Karate chop! Let's see. Can I do this without hitting Glado? Ow, that was an attack of opportunity. Well, actually, if I have Glado attack, well, he's gonna be right there anyway. Let's see here. This does what? 2 slugs? Not a lot of damage though. Oh, that's much better.
Understood.
Get him, Gleto! Get him! Or Ulfar. He's like, a space marine, this is made for me! This is my kind of battle! Yeah, it is. Alright, there goes one. Need to move a little closer. Let's run here. Jump here. Jump behind it. Nice. I don't think we'll get over here. Oh, possibly actually. We won't be close enough to attack though. Oh, well, actually, wait a minute. I can use one of these. Oh no, that returns to the thing. No. Okay, can Argenta get over here and burn them without burning? I guess if I go right... Oh, actually, well, no, wait a minute. Yeah, I would have to go right in front of Solomorn. Can I not make an attack being that close? I don't think I can. Oh, alright, that worked. That worked. Mother is back. Ow! Alright, this creature's annoying, I'm just saying. I might be able to run and gun it. Burn, you bastard! Oh my god, it's enough summoning the brood! God dang it! The Emperor protects. The Emperor's annoyed by this creature. Jesus Christ, again with this thing. You know, all I wanted to do was get to the last chapter. That's all I wanted to do. Can I get that? No. The hell was I thinking? The most underused ambles? Yeah, the most underused model? Yeah, the most annoying creature on top of that.
I will not be.
Nice hit. If only I could shoot it too. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to. No, I can't. However, Pascal can shoot from... Alright, so an exploit on that. Early founded Blackstone Fortress, a D&D style game set in the 40k universe. Oh, really? Maybe that explains a lot. Did we kill it? Did we kill it? We killed it. Nice. Alrighty then. Well, let's use our fury. Leto. Murder.
Let's test our skills, Galato.
Maybe having you go back there was maybe not the best idea.
It won't take long.
Well, it dodged. Good.
One less.
Good. All right. Poor Ulfar. Still staying in the back there. Alright, can we get Mommy Dearest to come out? Of course you're gonna go after him when I can't even attack with him right now. Well, at least it didn't do the tremor there where everybody was. Are you gonna be stuck there? Oh, you! Oh, of course, and now that she's already had her turn. I hate this thing! Alright, I can dash, which is good. Let's dash up to here. Well, that's about as far as we can dash, that's fine. Alright, you're still prey. Next range attack, which is going to be this. Oh, it's almost dead. Kill it! Yeah, I swear to the gods, if you come up here and freaking call your brood, I'm gonna murder you. Well, I have all intentions of murdering you anyway. Ah! Stormguard gets to get the last hit on this creature? Oh, that's just poetry in motion right there.
And so it shall.
Gods! Oh, an ass beastie?
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
My original plan was basically to like go to the final chapter and stuff like that, and then I got pulled into more imperialist Lex stuff and things, and I was like, well, I don't even think I needed to go in here. I think this was more just to get some treasure. Oh no, I guess maybe to go throughout this way. Or maybe not. The clerk gives you a hounded look with his implant crackling harmlessly. You've eliminated the ambuls. Good. I'm crossing them off the inventory. How many injuries have you sustained? I must account for the units of blood spill. There's no cogitator with the inventory. It's there. I thought it would stop you. I have a job to finish. I can't imagine how hard this is. The workload, the responsibility. Please understand, I'm on my own here. Well, almost. There's another scribe here. He works at night and litters the reports with errors. There were so few clerks assigned to the entire planet. There used to be more of us. 5 died of exhaustion, 3 were killed in collapses of tithe assets, 2 were eaten by ambuls, another 10, no, 11? I don't know. Administrating and replenishments are too rare. This world is too highly classified. How'd the ambuls get here in the first place? Ambuls? Repulsive, aggressive pests. They adapt to any environment. This world is infested with them. They've got to the tithe and gobbled up everything they saw, and I had to update the inventory. Enough. Where is the inventory? It's incomplete! The inventory is in my implant, and it's notifying me of unaccounted assets all the time. My head is the inventory. Much as I hate to distract you, you're coming with me. Finally.
Know your duty.
Pop it! That looked like a cool sword. We gotta go through like some of our stuff here too and see what we've got. Alright, where do we find this guy? He was over here, right? Oh no, we went through here. gonna say, how do I get out of this maze of a place?
Let us walk this path to the end.
I do not remember. Wait, what's this? Secret one. I mean, all this stuff could be used in the last chapter, so we might as well grab what we can. Oh, that's right. That's how I open the thing. Okay, never mind. It's already been taken care of. We got to use the Lehman Russ a little bit ago, so that was pretty cool. Rogue Trader, we are now in the final stage of the loading process. Consequently, your shuttle is finally able to maneuver around and land. As soon as the matter of the inventory is settled, you'll be free to depart. Alright. Collecting the tith is meaningless, to say nothing but stockpile. The maw is closed, and there is no telling what might harry open. Here is your clerk. What is next? We don't have much left of the load. The bulk of it is already on the barges, and the rest is being delivered automatically. We merely need to decide what to do with the living tithe. They have bred irresponsibly and are now twice as numerous as before. Oh boy! It's our dogmatic choice. Role-playing. Here we go. They had no orders to breed. Take as many as required and leave the rest here. Okay. Proctor Yeager nods without taking her eyes off her data slate. Evidently, the fate of these people interested her only within the framework of statistics. And it's settled. Your shuttle is ready to depart. We will take care of... The space around you suddenly fills with screeches and crackles that pour from every voxcaster and speaker. Then you hear a deep male voice. Query, invitation to the Von Valencia's orbital station. Uploading coordinates into the shuttle's central cogitator. Complete. Purpose, finalizing the Oblivion Directive. What? The voice goes, I have my coffee, thank you. The voice goes into a guttural, gurgling cough. Tarry not, offspring. If you delay, you will be blown up among all the extraneous subjects. Blast it. Who are you? Answers, answers. Yes, we always had a thirst for knowledge. I will satisfy your curiosity when you come to me. I need to know if you have what it takes to see this through. Now hurry, this world will soon cease to exist. Aww. Hager's data slate is flashing a panicked red. The augurs are recording anomalous seismic activity. Someone has started arming the cyclonic bombs in the bowels of Lethus. The machine spirits are rejecting all counter litanies. The planet is done for. We cannot stop this. Her lips tighten into a white streak and her data slate falls to the floor. The Proctor raises her weapon, followed by the rest of the arbiters. I demand an explanation, Rogue Trader. Why can't we block the Oblivion? Who is your accomplice? I'm just as clueless as you are. Allow me to explain. You seized the tithe by somehow obtaining both the Marshal's and the Administratium's authorizations. Then an accomplice contacted you and tricked the machine spirits into activating the destruction of the world with cyclonic bombs. Bombs delivered years ago from a Von Valencia's world, I should add. All that is left to do is to get away and cover your tracks. Did I miss anything? Proctor Yeager, you have no right to threaten a rogue trader on his own planet. Solomon speaks these words in a soft yet confident voice, somehow overriding the wailing sirens, especially when the barges are being sent to Dargonis on the Marshal's orders. If that is not enough for you, I will personally vouch that Stormguard von Valencius is not in league with some unknown criminal. I trust your judgment, Proctor, but my mission requires vigilance and permits no compromise. I knew I could rely on you, Solomon. Glad to hear it, and to know that our understanding of the Lex Imperialis is in accord. Ooh, let's see here. All right, we have commerce, we have logic, we have coercion. Let's throw logic at them. Don't you find it that there are too many inconsistencies in the story? What if the situation is not, in fact, a result of some insanely devious plan of mine? Have you considered that I may have been unwittingly involved in someone else's scheme? That sounds plausible. I see no need for further confrontation. Consider the issue settled for now. We will board your flagship and you will investigate the identity of the perpetrator. Let's return to this matter in the Marshal's presence on Darkonis. Alright, everybody might want to get on the ship. It sounds like the plan's gonna go boom.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Might be time to go. Just saying. Plan's about to go boom boom. So the plan is we're going to record this till about 8 o'clock. Tonight I don't have to go to work, which is cool. It seems like we're doing it every other Wednesday thing now, which is nice. And since Kel is not here and dealing with some unfortunate situations with her family and stuff, I am basically here by myself, so I figured tonight we'll stream for a little extra tonight. We'll do some Wukong after this, because that's our next platinum. Cyberpunk update tomorrow. Oh, nice. Did they state what they did? I heard something about auto driving now, which sounds really cool. Alright, we need to level everybody up. Yeah, let's do our fellowship. Actually, let's put our coercion up there. Genta, let's see. Abilities up there, willpower. Yeah, we could do more willpower. Start getting our Medicaid up a little bit too. Sounds like everybody just ranked up in abilities right now. We'll put our agility up more. Athletics, sure. Bar. Strength. More awareness. Solomorn. Get more toughness. Pascal. I will do perception and awareness. One of your conviction branches have reached rank 2 adherent. Once it reaches rank 3 votary, it becomes a character's main conviction. After that, you will still be able to choose dialogue options. I thought we already passed that. Didn't we not? Wait a minute. Isn't our conviction like way past? Yeah, we're all the way in dogmatic. Yeah, we're over 500. I think we're good. Pretty much we have to choose dogmatic when it comes
Let
down
the
to it.
faith guide my path to glory.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Also, let's go ahead and see what we've got for... Wait a minute. What is that? Coffin Maker Sledge, one-handed melee weapon. Oh, it's a big old smack-a-stick. For the first time in a round, the wearer kills 3 or more targets using a weapon area attack. That area attack does not spend MP and does not count toward the attack limit per turn. Wow, that's pretty big. Yeah, let's give that to her. Sensory motor module. Whenever the wearer uses charge, dance, macabre, dash, or deafening breath, they gain 11 arm penetration. Well, okay. I know who that's going to. Cyber Eagle, Cyber Ravens, and we don't have any of those right now. Hidden the container when things start to look bad, and the old Heartless will climb out once they unload the goods. Well, there's that. The wearer's name is Thorgon von Valancius. The wearer gains 7 to all skills. That's for me! Change that over the ring. Whenever the wearer hits a target with a shield, that target must pass a toughness resistance or be knocked prone. Looks like a good thing for Solomorn. The wearer's armor is reduced by 10. The wearer's... Okay. Shield of Unfaltering Faith. That sounds like my kind of shield right there. Elite Chainsword. Oh my gods, I've got power armor! Ooh, I'm looking good. Cool Fate. 25 to 30. Pascal rocking right now? 30 to 45. Heavy Maul. The big old skull on it's a power hammer.
reports, the bane of an arbitrator's existence. At the end of every mission, I'm at the mercy of paperwork.
Damn paperwork. That god dang paperwork. It's the worst. What are you rocking over there? Reactivator armor? Whenever the wearer starts their turn with no enemies in the 3-cell. Whenever the wearer blocks an attack, the adjacent creature must pass the toughness or... Ooh. Let's give him that. Sounds good. Change the shield out. There we go. Hey, what's that shield? Oh, that's the shield we just put on. Steel Triad. I think that's for Galado. Slow March of Death. Whenever the Euros unit is charged, the wearer damage is increased by 5 until the end of the turn. Stacks up to 3 times. Use their Onslaught Assault on ability twice. Ooh, okay, we like that. Hey Realm, how you doing? That's a psi rating thing. I'm good. Can't complain. Thank you for asking. We can give them those gloves, that's pretty good. Alright, what about Glader? You're glad to be back. Well, that's always good. Favorite ability expert, let's see. Oh, that's a servo skull. Need an actual dog. And strength deals 100% more damage. I'll take that one. %200 more damage. I brought it up to the 40k players. Characters use shields, but there's no shield bash. Many was like, never would have thought of that. Eh, always got to have a shield bash in there.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
The Watcher of Lethus. Human torso is built into the massive cogitator. Countless cables entangle the shriveled body and snake under the pale skin. Identification: Rogue Trader von Valencius, initiating the final stage of the Oblivion Director. You've arrived at last, Offspring. At last, everything ends. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, take the last step. Confirm the execution of the directive, and in doing so, destroy Lethus, take its riches, and free me from the unbearable vigil. Hell no! 8 years. Have you always had that name? I feel like I don't know that name at all. Eight years of lurking? Holy shit. Well, thank you very much. That's amazing. 8 freaking years. Explain to me what is going on now. You really do not know. Did she not choose not to tell you, or did she not get the chance? It doesn't matter anymore. Yours is the blood of the dynasty, and so I am compelled to give you this answer. Man announces a mechanical voice. Supreme Ordinance, the arrival of the head of the Von Valencius dynasty with the purpose of the complete extraction of the tithe triggers the immediate activation of the Oblivion Directive. "5 years? Dang. Craziness, and all you people have stuck by me. Brings a tear to my eye. Ah. Purpose complete extraction of the tithe triggers Oblivion directed by the Watcher of Lethus. At the moment of the directive's activation, the machine spirits of the initiation systems are bound in Prometheus Proclash and Cogni Shackles. The Cogni Shackles cannot be removed by any means. The directive guarantees the Rogue Trader's acquisition of the planet's assets and destruction of Lethus, presented as being caused by the actions of the enemies of humanity. So Lady Theodora intended to steal the tithe from the start. She arranged the world's destruction to cover her tracks, installed a servant to keep an eye on things, and even made a contingency plan in case of her own death. All she needed was an opportune moment like this one. With the expanse being torn apart, the planet's death looks convincing. Abort Lethus' destruction this instant. I must refuse. The Supreme Ordinance states that if the head of the dynasty has declared the type's evacuation, I destroy the planet. You are the one who announced to the arbitrators that you were taking the tithe with you. The directive has been initiated in the Cognan Shackles place. It cannot be stopped. Were you the one who intruded on my conversation with Vegas prior to our landing on Lethus? Yes, I needed to exchange codes with the flagship in order to identify the vessel and its owner. I had to sift through the onboard communication channels and systems to verify the new Lord Captain's data and his right to be the one, or to be one. What if I simply kill you? And you will change nothing. The directive cannot be stopped. The Cogni Shackles, once applied to the initiation systems, are unbreakable. Accept your fate, offspring. I accepted mine long ago. You want me to claim the type for my own. And I have long since been robbed of the luxury of freely expressing my thoughts. I am merely quoting Theodora's plan. This qualifies for a culprit's confession, except the culprit herself is dead, and judging this creature would be pointless. Still, we must decide what to do next, Road Trader. Woo! Boy, we are put in a situation. Okay, so Theodora, who is the original Rogue Trader, who passed off and we're a relative, gave us the whole ship and everything, and then the whole game of Rogue Trader is the fact that it been passed down from Theodora to us. She had set up a thing to actually like steal all this stuff that was originally supposed to be going to the Imperium. Damn, she had some past. Here's where I stand. Lady Theodora has violated the Lex Imperialis, and the Marshal should be informed of her crime. If you are loyal to the Imperium, you will send the tithe to the Administratium and tell Marshal Strax of the events on Lethus. Yeah, I fully agree. I mean, dogmatically, that, you know, it's for the Imperium, it's for him. Good, I've had enough complications for one mission. I still have questions for the Watcher of Lethus. Solomon nods and turns his heavy gaze to the creature. Why do you call me offspring? What else should I call you? The heir to the dynasty's throne? A young descendant? You may have grown used to people prostrating themselves before you, but to me you are just a child. Are you a servitor or something different? Something entirely different, offspring. A prisoner of my own mind in these machines. Do not let my manner of speech deceive you. I am only following the orders vested in me. The part of my brain that controls my ability to converse and holds the scraps of my personality was severed from my violation centers and locked into a cage of functions and limitations. You crave death that is not typical for thralls who have no will of their own. What does it matter what I crave? I am doomed to follow orders. Yes, I need you to complete the Oblivion Directive and trigger the station shutdown so that I could be set free at last. And yet in all these years I've done nothing to bring my death closer. I can wait an eternity longer, suffering but infallibly obedient. Why were you consigned to such a terrible fate? I was a threat to Theodora's rule, and she had my brain dissected. A sophisticated sentence to be humiliated, to live in suffering, yet continue to serve the dynasty. Perfectly harmless, absorb this lesson, offspring. This is how a road trader metes out punishment. Yike! So you can think for yourself. Calling it thinking would be an overstatement. Imagine a corridor with all the doors locked except for one or two. That would be my consciousness. Yes, a dark, suffocating corridor with fading pictures of memory and nail scratches on the walls. I have other questions. Of course, you are welcome to prolong my agony for as long as you like. Well, we should probably maybe end his agony. I've decided what should be done with the tithe. Yep. Okay. So for those who know and those who've been following our playthrough of this game, we roleplay it because we're dogmatic. Every dogmatic choice we have to take, no matter how much we like it or how much we don't like it, we have to take it. So luckily, this is falling within we would like to take anyway. I will not overstep the Imperium's law. This tithe must go to the Administratium. Oh, the irony. Theodora's great plan, foiled by her own heir. The road trader has spoken. The barges will go where he has decreed, and the Watcher of Lethus has served his purpose. I had hoped that I would feel relief. I know that it's there, locked inside my protocols, and she wanted me to know and not to feel. The Watcher's head hits his sunken chest. Even at the moment of his death, he was denied the elation of freedom. The vid screens of the cogitators flicker, trying to process the influx of data, then fade all at once. Oh, shit! Well, that's 2 planets we've taken out. The first chapter we took a planet out. Now in this chapter we've taken another. What did you do? I don't like it too. I couldn't stop it. Blame Theodora. She set that bad boy to go up. I didn't have a choice in the matter.
Know your duty.
Your Voxcaster hisses softly, drawing your attention. It seems someone has been hailing you for some time now. Lord Captain, your immediate intervention has acquired. The barges you sent to Darkonis have been attacked by enemy ships that just emerged from the warp. Oh, of course they have. What ships are they? They carry no identifying marks and the signatures are unreadable. All I can tell you is that they are of Imperial construction. How'd they find us? The system's coordinates are classified. At present, we do not, Lord Captain, but we are already working on it. Prepare for battle. I'm coming. I told you this was a setup. I told you that this was a setup. By the way, ads are going to start in about 30 seconds. We're going to take a small break because I'm going to go feed Mr. Jack here. Because it's his dinner time. Yeah. You hungry, buddy? You hungry? And feed the other cats and stuff. So I'm gonna go take care of that because, like I said, I am taking care of our place while Kel is away dealing with family situations right now. So already went out and watered the plants. Now I've got to feed the cats all the stuff. But so give me a moment. So while the ads go, I will do that real quick. I'll be right back. Since I might be a few minutes or so, what I'll do is I'll stop the recording and then I'll just make this into a couple parts.